So after a whole day of taking just half doses of pain medicine, it kind of, I did my last laps a little bit ago. It's 9:10. I just now got in bed, and I'm hurting a little bit. It's all out of my system, so I just got a full dose, and good night. Good morning, everybody. I'm feeling okay today, drinking water. Just started to take my first sips of broth, and everything's going okay, not too much pain. I've switched this morning to ibuprofen instead of pain medicine. I've got like maybe the worst doctor ever, and he's always been rude and a jackass, and I kind of overlooked it because I needed him, but being such a dick right now, I'm trying to get discharged, and it's 8 a.m., and I'm just about to
Hey
bolt.
guys, it's Wednesday, and I'm home, thank goodness, and I'm sorry I couldn't post much yesterday. It was not fun at all. I had a lot of pressure, it was trouble breathing, my lungs, my diaphragm, for most of the morning. Anyway, so I'm no makeup and no filter because my face is like really hot and red, and it has been since yesterday, since the surgery, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Maybe blood pressure, although my blood pressure is very low right now. Besides that, I have like, I'm doing okay, I'm comfortable. There's, soreness, a lot of soreness, like I've been donkey kicked, in the stomach, but besides that, it's just like a wave every now and then of like this pressure coming up your diaphragm, and then it subsides. It's okay. So I'm just clear liquids right now, broth, tea, water, mostly water. Did have one coffee, because coffee is life. But just broth and water is like a recurring broth and water nightmare. And when I say I had a coffee, I mean like this guy. And it's still half full. That was my coffee. So, anyways, I'm doing good, y'all. Thank y'all. Hey guys, I just want to check in. It is Thursday afternoon. I'm out walking the driveway. Yes, I'm still in my bathrobe because it's a day off, and that's how I'm going to spend my day off. I don't get many, so this is fun. So the pain is manageable. The only time it really hurts is after sleeping all night and you wake up and there's no pain meds in your system at all. And I take something, and a half an hour later I feel okay. And all day long it's just like a soreness, like a donkey kicked you, It's almost 5 o'clock, and I'm back out here walking again outside. So pretty out here, and my boys keeping me company. So just trying to keep moving. Hey guys, it's almost 7, and I'm walking one last time before I lose that light. Look at that sunset. Anyways, I'm feeling good. Just wanted to say hi to everybody. Thank y'all for your kind words and checking in on me. Appreciate it. Somebody asked me if I've been hungry since the surgery, and it's weird because on the pre-op diet I was replacing 2 meals a day with shakes, and then eating 1 meal at night, and I really wasn't hungry. I kind of got used to that. So I had little hunger. But yeah, since surgery I've kind of wanted to eat it all. I'm just hungry. I thought the little ghrelin monster was cut out, but not so. But it's manageable, I mean, like a few sips of something fills me up, so it's just head hunger. That's all it is. And I just wanted to be honest because somebody had asked, but it is going good, and it's weird to have just like a few sips of broth and be full, and I'm excited, and I'm looking forward, and the scale says I've lost 5 pounds. Do I believe it? It's Monday, April 9th, and I am 1 week post-op today. Wow, feels weird to say post-op. So I just wanted to check in and say good morning and tell y'all how I'm doing. So this week I weighed myself this morning. It looks like this week I've lost 9.2. I know a lot of people lose a lot more on their first week, but I'm 47 and I'm doing the best I can, and I'm pretty happy with 9.2. Today's my first day back at work, and I'm out of pain meds, and it's not the best day, and I'd rather crawl back in bed. So I'm feeling the soreness more than usual today. I don't know if it's because I'm back up and driving and doing so much, but I'm still on clear liquids only, just broth and some coffee, mostly water, Powerade, Vita Water, all those things, the sugar-free versions. So I've been about 10 days all liquids. Hi YouTube neighbors, it's Kim Amended, and I just wanted to check in. This is my first video post-op. Ooh, so I feel like post-op. Just saying that feels good. So today I'm 1 week post-op. Today is April 9th. I was sleeved on April 2nd of 2018. So I guess we're supposed to start with our stats. Let me get this right. I was 268.0 the day of surgery. Today I'm 258.8, so I've lost 9.2 pounds in a week. And I know a lot of people lose a lot more, but I'm 47. I feel happy with my 9.2, more than I've ever done on my own in a week, so that's good. I'm in a little bit of pain still. Today was my first day back at work, and I did okay most of the day. I had a lot of driving, so that's not good. But some lifting, not good. But I was okay until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and now I can feel like it's 6 o'clock now, and I'm over it. I want to go home right now, but I still have band meeting or something with my son to get to in a few minutes, so I'll make this short and sweet. So I'm in pain, but it's not unbearable, and I am back at work, and I did a full day, and it's, it's bearable. It's just, I'm kind of tired of it. It's hard being in pain most of the day. I was doing better during my whole week off because I had pain meds, and today I have none. So I'm just taking liquid Tylenol that I bought myself over the counter. So that's all I have, and it's not as good. And it's hard to get down because it's like more than an ounce of liquid. And it's, anyways, I preferred chewing the little things they gave me. No matter, we pushing on. Every day is getting better, and that's the key. Every day is getting better. So, okay, I was sleeved here in Memphis, Tennessee with Dr. George Woodman, and don't ask me for recommendations unless you want the honest opinion of Dr. George Woodman. And I was here at the Baptist East in Memphis, Tennessee, and boy, I don't really have much other stats to go through. I don't know. My highest weight ever was 298, but my weight at the beginning of this year when I was midway through the process, my high weight recorded was about 282, January. So his, when he started seeing me, I was 279. He said I had to get below 270 to be operated on. So day of surgery, I was 268. Whew, barely. Just made it, right, Kim? Nothing like waiting until the last little bit. Anyways, no, actually, I was pre-op diet for 6 weeks. It's just that I lost down to 264 and then ate a little bit and had a food funeral or two. So 268, got operated. Today, 258.8. Happy to be in the 250s. Haven't been in the 250s for a while, so that's good. I hope I never see 270 and 280 and all that mess again, because that was crazy. So a little bit about my pre-op diet. I started my pre-op diet on February 12th. I should have started February 1st, but I started it February 12th because I thought my surgery was February 28th, and I was still down to 271-ish. He would have operated, but he called the night before and said he had the flu. First time ever he canceled a surgery, so can't fault him for that. I didn't want to get the flu from my surgeon. So my surgery got pushed back from February 28th to April 2nd. So I was on my pre-op diet with 1 or 2 minor slip-ups, especially after I got canceled. I did have like 2 trips to a restaurant where I ate what the heck I wanted. So, but I still did pretty good. I was on my pre-op diet, which was all liquid and full liquid. So I was able to I mixed a Oikos yogurt and a piece of fruit every day into my afternoon Premier protein, and with my morning Premier protein I just had coffee and the caramel flavor, and then afternoon I would mix a different Oikos and a different piece of fruit every day with a different Premier. Then at night I would have a sensible meal, trying to focus on just a meat and a green vegetable on the side, like a piece of steak and a broccoli or grilled chicken and peppers, grilled peppers or something. So I cut out all the bread, rice, pasta, potatoes. I think I had 1 or 2 French fries the entire 6 weeks. I had 2 pieces of bread the entire 6 weeks. I did real good. I gave up sugar drinks early, and then I've cut out soda after surgery. I used to have Diet Dr. Pepper every day because it was 0 calories, but none since surgery. That's out of my life because the carbonation I hear can stretch your pouch. So done with that. So that's a little bit about my pre-op diet. I feel like it was pretty successful. I was given no instruction. I just kind of came up with that based on what I'd seen in the weight loss surgery community. So I think I did pretty good. I got surgery. I got sleeved. Surgery itself was fine. don't have much to talk about during the operation. It was just like everybody else's, really. I had to show up at 5 a.m. for the weigh-in on my day of surgery, and then 7 a.m. for the surgery itself. So I had to be weighed 2 hours before and just kind of sit around there and all, but it was no big deal. But I guess if I had been over, I could have been denied. But day of surgery, everything went as planned. Went back really quickly. I was the second one he did, so I didn't have time to worry too much. Didn't have much stress about a surgery afterward. I didn't have a lot of what I would call gas pains. I was expecting a lot of gas pains in my chest and shoulders. My sister was there because sometimes I suffer with gas pains where she has to beat me besides the surgery. And so I was worried about that, and I really didn't, it didn't happen. She did beat me a little bit. The only thing after surgery I remember feeling was, felt like I couldn't catch my breath, like my ribs had been broken or my diaphragm was injured. Right up under my boobs, I felt like I couldn't breathe in enough, you know. So there was a moment where she was like, calm down, you're gasping, and just calm down. So I, you know, took shallow breaths the first few hours, and I was better. I didn't have really any nausea because what they gave me really controlled that very well, so I didn't have to worry about that. I was expecting dry heaving, and nausea was my biggest fear besides gas pains, and I didn't have any of that, really. Not really anything to speak of. My biggest thing was that the sharp pain on my diaphragm kept me from breathing really well. But the drugs they give you are great, and I slept a lot, and I only have one complaint for my surgery, because I've been through several surgeries and knew what to expect, and I'm really good at recovering, and I did my laps. I did 30 laps that day, 32 actually, and then 30 the next day before I was discharged around the hospital floor, and everything went great, except for one thing. My doctor has a weird issue. He will not let you lay down after surgery, period. So after surgery, you sit up and you do your laps, and that's fine. But when you're not doing your laps, you're sitting up in a waiting room chair, straight up, feet on the floor, until you can go to bed. You're not allowed to get in your bed until like 8 o'clock that night. And then you have to get out of bed at 5 a.m. and you start walking. And that was fine. I had no problem walking. But they took the bed out of my room because I laid down for 5 minutes after I did some laps. So the next time I went to do laps, they took my bed out, and I was so mad. I mean, like, I was temper tantrum, lay on the floor, screaming, kick mad. I really didn't even recognize myself, but when you're in that much pain, you know, I can't make excuses for myself. I have a 3.5 by 4 inch abdominal hernia on my front of my stomach, and my guts are kind of pushing out through my stomach wall, and I needed to recline after certain hours, sitting up, and he would not hear of it. So we kind of butted heads on that a little bit, and I was about to leave the hospital. He said if I left against medical advice that I would not get any prescriptions or follow-up care, etc., etc. So I think he's the only surgeon that does that in the world, so nobody else should ever have to worry about that unless you're in Memphis and have the crappy insurance I do. I'm sure the rest of everybody else got to sit down or at least recline or at least be comfortable. He didn't want us comfortable. We had to sit all day the next day. It was day 2 that killed me, from 5 a.m. until I got discharged at about 5 p.m., sitting in a waiting room chair. It really hurt, and I feel like it hurt my recovery. But what are you going to do? The doctor is God, you know, you can't tell him what to do. So I don't think I'll be going for all the follow-up appointments he wants me to come to, because I don't feel like lining his wallet for the next year and a half. And a lot of the advice he's given me is contrary to everything I've heard from the VSG community, and sometimes I'm just like, I cannot believe this man. Anyways, that's my struggle, not yours. Hopefully yours won't make you sit up like mine. So there's really not much advice I can give on how surgery went to anybody else who's about to go through it. It's not too bad. It really is worth it. It really does get better every day, and literally the walking is your friend, even if it doesn't feel like it at first. If you don't walk, you won't poop, you won't burp, you won't pee, you won't process, you won't heal, period. You need to walk. So after recovery, since then I've been on just clear liquids, a little coffee every day. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. No sugar of any kind. I don't think I've had any sugar. A lot of water, and when I do drink something else, it's a Powerade Zero or a Vita Water Zero or a, what's the other one? Everything's zero, though, completely sugar-free. V8 Splash Diet has 1 gram of sugar, and that's the only sugar I've been getting. So besides that, I'm drinking chicken broth, beef broth, and that is literally it. I think I go back to the doctor this Wednesday. So, this Thursday. So if he changes my diet, I will let you guys know. I expect he'll go from clear liquids to full liquids soon and add in some stuff like yogurt, but I don't know, and I'm not doing it before I need to. So, today I felt a little weak right at the end, like right about 5 o'clock. I'm feeling like I'm dragging my behind. So, besides that, I was fine all day. I'll show you my incisions in a minute. Warning, they're on my belly, which is hard to look at, but there you go. What else? What else? I didn't have any poops to make all week. TMI, poop alert, until I took a laxative on the 6th day in the morning, first thing. And by the afternoon, I felt much better and was successful. So, I recommend that. Don't go a whole week without taking some sort of laxative, I would say. I took Dulcolax, and it was very gentle and wonderful. So, there's that. I'm also taking a GERD medicine he told me I had to take every day. Acid reflux type thing, even though I don't have it. They told me on my imaging thing, they said I had a little reflux. I've never had a problem with it. I've never felt it. Maybe it's there. I don't know. But I do take a medicine now since surgery every day for it. So that might be something you have to take. He said, you don't have to take your pain medicine. You don't have to take what I give you for nausea. But you have to take the acid reflux medicine. So I am. I'm having a hard time with vitamins. I'm not doing as well as some of you guys are. Just because I feel like I don't have any room. Like I can't... I'm getting down what I can. I'm getting my 1-a-days, the biotin a little bit, my vitamin D, my thyroid pill... some things, but not faithfully and not every day and not as good as I need to be, and I'll do better on that as I can swallow more. I've had trouble getting stuff in. I hear people are up to like 48 ounces and stuff in their first week of liquid. When I have pushed myself and almost felt like I was going to die from my stomach bursting, I have still, at the end of the day, gotten up to only 33 ounces. That's my high point so far, and that's with like, there's an hour in there somewhere where I'm just like, enough, I can't. Usually after I have broth in the afternoon, about 4 or something, I just have to take an hour break. I can't. I don't know how anybody's doing all this. I don't know. Maybe my stomach's weird. I'm getting as much as I can. I'm sipping all day. Got the Splash Zero right now. My first day at work, so I had to kind of bring things in weird containers. Anyways, so it's going really good, and I'm very happy with the surgery, and I know I'm not going to be... regretful or anything. I'm glad I did this. It's just hard this first week. I'm sure it's hard for everybody. I am 47. I have the hernia. I have thyroid issues, and my Sjogren's syndrome is like an autoimmune disorder. So every time I'm a little sick, it hammers the sickness, i.e. me, thinking it's making it better, but it's really fighting me. My body fights itself. So I expect to take a little longer to heal than everybody, and that's fine. So that's all, really. Okay, y'all, I'm going to share, just because of the week it is. And I want to document that this happened this week. Yesterday was my best friend's birthday, and she had passed. She would have been 48 yesterday, and we were childhood friends from middle school, who had lost touch for several years, and through the beauty of Facebook, she found me, and it was like a miracle, and we had several good years together before she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and passed. But I don't mean to cry. The only reason I bring it up is because celebrating her birthday yesterday made me realize that most of the conversations we had as adults were about improving our health and taking back our lives for ourselves and stop putting ourselves last. Those type of conversations. We're both moms and have let ourselves go as long as we, made everybody else happy. We were happy, but to look at ourselves, we weren't taking care of ourselves. You could tell, And right at the end, she had lost so much weight, and she was so happy because she was doing zucchini noodles and stuff, and she really thought all the changes she was making a big difference. And
So we kind of started our health journey together. And then right after she lost a bunch of weight, she found out that it was because she had stage 4 cancer. And her birthday was on my 6th day post-op. And it just hits me that I would love to have her support through this, because I know she would have supported my decision, and she probably would have gone through it herself too. She hadn't lost a lot of weight at the end and had more time. Anyways, I just want to say that through my journey, I will take my friend Beth, because she had all the same goals I do, to take our lives back and to care for ourselves and to learn how to love ourselves. And I wish I could be doing this with her, because she deserved the second chance as much as I did, or do. And I love you, Beth, and you're with me. I just wish she was here to see all the different stages and the after effects, a year down the road. Anyways, I just wanted to mark this by saying the beginning of my journey, I really want to take a minute and remember my friend who's not able to walk the journey with me, but would have been so proud. She was always in my corner no matter what. And I miss the hell out of you, Beth. And I'm doing this for both of us. I'm going to make you proud. And I won't quit. And all my success is your success too. Because you told me 100 times we were worth it. When I said, no. A mom's job is just to be the pillar and the foundation. But you said it's to be a person too. And I love you. And I'm sorry, y'all. And she's been on my heart all day today. So that's where I'm at week 1, y'all. That's what week 1 looks like. It's not been fun or easy, but I've had good family support. My son, my sister at Southern Sleevey. And yeah, I'm really thankful to have the surgery done and behind me. And every day's going to get better, and I can't wait. And I'm going to show you all my incisions real quick. Yikes. When I've showered twice, and the little sticker thing stayed on both times. But this morning, with my pants and stuff, they did come off 2 of the incisions. The biggest incision, actually, but it looks closed and healed, so I'm very happy with it. So let me show you guys. Okay. Let's see if I can tuck this up under here. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. So, here's where my Band-Aids came off today, and they look pretty good. I still have this one with a little tape on it over here, and the 5th one up here. So all in all, pretty good. He had to place mine really weird because of my hernia, which my hernia starts in my belly button and takes up all of this room right here. So everything covered by my hand is hernia. So he said he was going to have to go in kind of this area. But not bad. Pretty happy with them. They don't hurt on the outside, It's all inside, always. So, oh, that's pretty. Okay, that's pretty. Signing off now, y'all. Boy, what a week 1. Alright, guys, join me again. Looking forward to week 2. It's going to get better every day. What a mess. Who does this? Sorry, y'all. Bye.